to today's episode of the God Guys podcast, where we study the scripture to understand its teachings and how we can apply them to our daily lives. Today, we are focusing on James 5 1 through 6. It says this: Look here, you rich people, weep and groan with anguish because of all the terrible troubles ahead of you. Your wealth is rotting away, and your fine clothes are moth-eaten rags. Your gold and silver are corroded. The very wealth you were counting on will eat away your flesh like fire. This corroded treasure you have hoarded will testify against you on the day of judgment. For listen, hear the cries of the field workers whom you have cheated of their pay. The cries of those who harvest your fields have reached the ears of the Lord of heaven's armies. You have spent your years on earth in luxury, satisfying your every desire. You have fattened yourselves for the day of slaughter. You have killed innocent people who do not resist you. This powerful piece of scripture serves as a stark reminder to all of us about the dangers of wealth, particularly when it is gained at the expense of others. The verse warns that wealth, if prioritized over moral and ethical considerations, can rot away and corrode our spirit. It also emphasizes that the wealth we count on may actually testify against us on the day of judgment. Historically, this verse was a critique of the social structures of the time, where the rich often exploited the poor, particularly in the agricultural sector. These injustices did not go unnoticed, and the cries of the exploited reached the ears of the Lord of Heaven's armies. What does this mean for us today? It is a reminder that material wealth is temporary and that we should always prioritize moral and ethical considerations over the accumulation of wealth. It is a call to treat all individuals fairly, regardless of their social status. As we go about our day, let's remember this passage and its teachings. Let it guide our decisions and actions. Let us strive to treat others fairly, to avoid exploitation, and to value ethical considerations over material wealth. Let this be our call to action today. Remember, the true wealth is not in our bank accounts, but in our actions and our treatment of others. Thank you for joining us today on the God Guys podcast. We hope this verse and our discussion will guide you in your daily walk. Stay blessed and spread the love.